It has been a little minute, but we are back with a movie review. This is a movie that I was highly interested in watching. It just recently released. Its initial release date was August 2nd, and limited theater release. And August 9th, it dropped on streaming services. That movie, as you can see on screen, is called The Instigators. The Instigators. It stars Matt Damon and Casey Affleck, brother of Ben. We know, well, I don't know if you know, but Casey Affleck is an underrated actor in my humble opinion. Matt Damon has been in so many movies, a great actor, great filmography. Again, this is a movie I was highly anticipating watching. Finally got a chance to see it. So it's about Matt Damon, who plays Rory, and Casey, who plays Cobby, and these are two unlikely put together partners for a heist. And their thing is they are part of a three-man group. The other member is Jack Harlow. And I also want to say I'm going to try to do this without spoilers, but I can't promise that it'll be spoiler-free, but I'll do my best not to spoil it for people who don't want spoilers. So, yeah, these two, part of a three-man group. The third member is Jack Harlow, the Louisville rapper, who he plays Scalvo in this movie. I don't know every character's name, but I do know that this cast was very, very nice put together. I want to say that they go out and they are set to rob, say a crooked politician. But things, of course, in the heist don't go the way they are planned, as they have to deal with many dirty players, a vengeful crime boss. They got to deal with the police. And so, this whole thing for me, it looked really interesting from the trailer. I was all in. And somebody said it best. It feels like somewhat of a satirical spin of, say, the movie The Town, starring Ben Affleck. And, there are moments where in this film I can't really stand Casey Affleck's character, but then there are other moments in which eventually it would come to grow on me. Matt Damon plays very well in this movie. The action sequences, they hit really good, especially one particular police chase. But here's something I want to say about this movie that's really, it's like a negative for me, is because we know that when somebody has robbed a bank or they're stealing money, no matter who they're stealing it from. So in this case, they're robbing money from a crooked politician that's locked away in a building. But the thing for me is, the police at one moment they're literally locked in and focused, and at other moments it's like, where are the police? Like if you look at The Getaway, it's like, hello, why aren't the police on these guys? In real life, there's no breathing room. There's no room for you to be able to exhale. So a couple of times, throughout the movie, I just thought, it was a little bit sketchy there. And then they somehow work in this kind of scenario where Matt Damon takes his therapist, a female lady, takes her hostage. And if I didn't say the movie's directed by Doug Lemon, I don't know if I did. And his therapist's name is Hong Chaw. And so I just found it odd that she would decide, hey, I want to be, taken hostage, because she willingly says, okay, I want to be, taken hostage. And it's kind of just crazy at junctures. Like, really, you really want to be, part of a conspiracy with two criminals here? So, I thought that was really strange. There's a lot going on in this movie. Ron Perlman plays the crooked mayor. Somebody I hadn't seen in a while, Ving Rhames, is in this movie. Big Ving Rhames fan. He comes back in this movie and plays a character by the name of Frank Toomey. Yeah, I thought, all in all, as I watched this movie, a lot of ups and downs for me. There's better heist thrillers that are worth your time. And you guys know I'm going to rate this movie. I'm going to do it this way. We're going to We're going to find out right now whether or not we would give this movie 5 stars. And I'm going to say I got to give this thing probably 2.5 because, again, there's moments of ineptitude displayed by the police. There's things that just don't make sense in this movie in terms of how the criminals, and the police operate together. It's hit nor miss, and then it's like, Ving Rhames is this big shot, police boss, big police boss, but full of bruteness. He's a brute guy, but he just travels by himself. Like, is he a one-man police department? Like, it's just really weird. Even though I like Ving Rhames, his character is a little bit weird for me. This movie played to mixed reviews, and as great as Matt Damon is, he just couldn't carry this thing alone. And Casey, Affleck again, definitely grew on me, but early on, I just was not feeling his character. I'm just being brutally honest. So I get his 2.5 stars. Again, it's not all bad, but it's not all good. So now we ask ourselves the important question before we get up out of here: would I recommend you watch this? I'd say if you don't have anything else to do and you looking for some kind of criminal heist, a thriller. Even though there are better heist thrillers, I would say this is good for at least a one-time viewing. I don't know if I would come back to this. It's so much more that they could have done with this movie. And I'm going to just be honest. If you really want to watch a good heist thriller, I suggest checking out Ambulance. Now, Ambulance, folks, is a movie that I had meant to do, but then, I had gotten, caught up with things. But definitely, Ambulance was a movie I meant to review. But yeah, if you want to watch a movie, Ambulance from 2022, I may come back and review that. But that, folks, is how a heist thriller is done. This, even though it's more of an action comedy, the comedy doesn't really hit here either. So I don't know what they were going for. But yeah, this is the Instigators movie review. And let me know what you think. If you've seen the Instigators, did you like it? How many stars would you rate it? What did you think of the key players in this movie? Also, good job at Alfred Molina in this movie. Another good role player, good supporting character in movies. He played Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2, and he's just been around forever. But yeah, folks, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you checked out the movie, let me know what you think. If you haven't seen it, watch it and let me know what you think. All right, I'm out.